Hello everyone, how is everyone doing today? So markets are showing very extreme behavior today. Starting with the Nasdaq 100, if I try to look over here, let me zoom in a bit. This is the 4-hour chart available. So look at this. This was our range 11,500 and look at this rejection we are facing over here currently. So not a good sign. Market still not able to fully recover. Something of this sort is actually happening. Look at this, few candles are inside this range and then we try to bounce from here. So yeah, the good thing is we are not falling below the 11,100 200 mark and trying to hold around this area. Hopefully we will see a pump soon towards the 11,500 mark, after that 11,700 and 12,000. So these are some key levels for the Nasdaq 100. Talking about the S&P 500, look at this, getting rejected from the 3700 level, consolidating in this area, very similar to what happened over here. So yeah guys, you can see what is happening in terms of RSI, also sitting at 25 currently. Look at this, same over here, 25. So this is an important area. This RSI level on the 4-hour has generally been rewarded. Look at this pump we saw over here, pump over here, and now we are waiting for a pump maybe towards 3750 and then 3900 eventually. This is what the expectation is, but anything is possible in the market. That is why continuously I like to remind people to use proper risk management. Interesting thing on the dollar index, looking at the 4-hour chart, talked about continuous bearish divergence. Let me show you also. If I go to the daily chart, look at this, continuously making higher highs, but look at the RSI, it is making higher lows. So yeah, continuous bearish divergences are seen on the dollar index. But the key is in this detail guys. Look at this, we saw this huge pump and now we are in this wedge pattern. If we break towards the downside, then yeah, we can go towards 112 111 mark. We can see that around 111 112 we have the 50 moving average also in green. So yeah, important level, very important level. So the market is really on a very deciding note at the moment. Any pump in this or dump in the dollar index can really give some direction to the markets, both the stock market and the crypto market. So talking about the crypto, let's go and see the total market cap. We saw a pump from this previous identified level of 850 almost, and now look at this. It is trying to hold the 50 moving average currently at around 920 billion. This is the point where it's trying to hold. Also you can see that this level, let me put a line over here, you can see this level is actually important. We saw some action around this level. Look at this. So yeah, important level, no doubt this is an important level, trying to hold above this. Hopefully we will see a pump, then 950 is coming, and then of course 1 trillion will be there. The key thing is, look at this over here, look at this area over here. There's so much volume in here, that is why it is difficult to cross this straight away. So yeah, it will need some big push, but once you cross from here, you can see all this area, very less volume. We will see a direct push from here. Whenever volume is missing in this area, like for example volume is missing in this area, look at what happens. Look at all these large candles we see, and then large candle towards the downside. Even over here you can see large candles towards the downside. So yeah, that is important to keep an eye on the volume indicator. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin itself. Yes, getting rejected from the 100 moving average at 20,100, trying to find support 19,500 600, where the 50 moving average is available on the 4-hour chart. Let's take a look at the daily chart also. Let's check this one. Yeah, once again getting rejected over here, but at least we came out of this wedge pattern. Now if we stay above this and continue upwards, this can really be good. We struggled around the 2200 mark, but once again you can see this area. Look at this area, No volume available. Any further push can take us directly towards the 21,000 level, which actually will be good for the market. And of course, talking about the markets, how can we forget gold? Let's take a look at gold trying to bounce from 1625, very, very important level. If we fail over here, let me show you. The next available level is 1550. And if I show you the weekly chart for this, look at this. This 1550 level is where the 200 moving average is available also. So yeah, this will be a very, very important level if by any chance we try to come down to this level. If not, we can bounce from here towards the 1700 mark where the 100 moving average is available in purple also. But yeah, back to the daily chart, we can see that it is trying hard, trying to consolidate here, and then maybe we will see some sort of a pump. Another important reason is look at the 2-year yield. The 2-year yield is sitting at 4.3% currently. So 4.3% yield means current interest rate is sitting at 3.25. Market has already factored an increase of more than 1%. Market has already factored this in. And if you look at the RSI, look at the RSI, 87, very, very high RSI. So there is quite the chance of some capitulation that might happen, or some correction that might happen over here, or some correction a little bit towards the downside, maybe 4.14 level. But correction, yeah, less chance. Maybe it will just capitulate over here because market is already factored in what the US Fed is trying to do, which is good. So yeah, if this stays relatively flat and the dollar index that we saw before tries to come back down, this can actually turn out good for the market. Let's check Tesla also. Once again, look at this rejection over here. Look at this rejection over here. Let me show you. Yeah. Look at this rejection from this point. Exact rejection from here. And I talked about this, that a lot of moving averages are here. So will face some rejection, but let's see in the next coming days if we are able to break this, retest, and then bounce again. So yeah, that will be good also for the market. But you can see that this level, 300 level over here, this whole thing over here, huge resistance in this area, very, very big resistance. So yeah, Tesla is trying hard, trying to get out of this downward trend, trying to push towards the upside. The problem is generally the overall market is not good. Look at Apple also straight away rejected, and I talked about this also before, that we have the moving averages here. There might be a rejection coming soon, and we are testing 150 level again. So this 150 level has been very important for Apple. Look at all the action happening over here. Even over here you can see all this action over here also. So 150 being a whole number and a very important level, we can see how the market is trying to find support over here. Hopefully we are able to see a bounce back towards 155, 150, and then 200 level. Hopefully we will see a breakout of this, retest, and then continue upwards. But yeah, this needs a lot of push from the market, needs the sentiment to get better. Look at Dow Jones having a very, very bad day. 29,000, one of the lowest points since I don't even know. Let's check. Let's go to the weekly chart. The last time we saw this level was November 2020. So almost 2 years we have seen this level. After 2 years, so very important for the Dow Jones to take a bounce from here. But at least I can see that price is making a lower low, but RSI is making a higher low, giving us a bullish divergence. The other important thing is look at this. If I zoom in, you can see we broke the purple, which is the 100 moving average. Clear break of this level, trying to move downwards. Before COVID, this is COVID, okay, 2020. The last time we saw some break, even this is too small. Look at this, 2015-16, very small break of this level. This was the point. 2011 was the point actually where we saw a break of the 100 moving average. So yeah, market is in a very, very tough situation if they decide to go towards the red moving average, which is available at 26,000. This will represent a drop of roughly 10%, further 10% drop, and this can be devastating for the market. So yeah, interesting times, lot of mixed indications we are getting from the market. Trading view over here is telling us that this is a sell at the moment. 1 year return minus 16, year to date almost minus 20%. So yeah, interesting times for the market. Let me show you this also. 1 minute, let me go to Nasdaq. Let's go to the daily chart. For Nasdaq, let me put the oil chart over here. This is going to be interesting. Sorry, US oil, where are you? US oil, new price scale. Look at this. Let's zoom out. Let's see what is happening. So yeah, you can see, look at this over here. Let me put a line, vertical line, vertical line. Look at this one also, this one also, this one. Then I will tell you what is happening. So you can see, whenever we see a pump in oil, we see a drop in the market. Pump in oil, drop in the market. Drop in the oil price and pump in the market. But look at what is happening right now. Dropping of oil price and dropping of the market. So we are seeing a divergence in this trend, which actually is not a good sign. These type of things are generally taken as indicators of recession. Look at exactly what happened over here. Oil price going down, market going down. Why? We were going towards a recession. So yeah, these are indicators telling us that we are approaching a recession. And not only this, let me go to the US 2-year yield. US 2-year yield, let me put the same thing again. Again, we can see that, look at this. Oil price is peaking, and then we are seeing a peak in the US 2-year yield, peak over here and then peak over here. But now we are in the opposite direction, telling us that there might be some chance of correction over here or capitulation over here, telling us that yeah, this is actually the Fed is going a bit too aggressive. Not only this, if I look at the inflation also, where are you, inflation, interest rate, inflation, let's go. Yeah, let me delete all of this first. Delete. Now if I try to add the oil on top of this, so you can see how the oil price is coinciding with the inflation and generally shows large move in oil price increase is again followed by inflation. All of this is fine, but look at the drop we have seen in oil from here till here, but inflation is still reduced very less. So hopefully in the next coming months we will see this number go below it, and actually that will be very good for the market. Ethereum, let's check Ethereum also. How can we forget Ethereum? Trying to find support in this area of 1280 till 1200. So trying to find support over here, trying to bounce from here, but once again see overall all the markets are behaving in a very similar way. Yeah, look at this rejection again over here. If I go to the daily chart, you can see this wick over here, very similar to what happened here. So maybe trying to go back in this range. Many people are actually sitting on the sidelines waiting for Ethereum to go back towards the 1000 mark. So not sure if they'll happen or not, but oh, this is interesting, very interesting. Look at this. Look at this. We are testing the level over here on the daily for the Euro USD. Yeah, this is how much? 0.955 roughly. Looking at RSI, 25 currently, and look at this level 25. Before we got rewarded over here for entering the market at this price level, rewarded again. So yeah, many factors are telling that the move that the dollar index had to do, or the dollar strength is almost reaching a peak. There might be a correction coming very soon, so hopefully let's see. But currently we can see markets are taking quite the move, quite the dip right now. Back to the Nasdaq 100. Yeah, we can see, look at this red candle, look at this big candle over here. Yeah, markets are taking a rejection. They are trying to consolidate in this range, and we can see dollar index started to pump again. Just in 10 minutes we were talking about this, and look at the break we have seen towards the upside. This means we will retest 114.5 again. Talking about the stock market, let's S&P 500. Yeah, look at this. We have fallen below the June low. So yeah, dangerous times. Look at this 52 weeks low. We are currently witnessing 52-week low on the S&P 500. So interesting time, very very interesting times for the market. Yeah, Bitcoin also doing the same. Total market cap rejecting. Dow Jones we already saw before. Nasdaq, yeah, trying to hold this area. Netflix. Let's check silver. Silver, what is happening in silver? Yeah, getting rejected from this roughly 19 level. Again, trying to consolidate over here. So yeah, it is all about basically the dollar index is getting stronger, and that is what is driving all the markets. Everyone is waiting to see what will happen on the dollar index. So yeah guys, this was just a quick live looking at the overall markets, looking at what is happening throughout the global markets. If you are enjoying this, please don't forget to subscribe, and you can see the markets are extremely volatile. Please don't forget proper risk management if you are actively trading into these markets. And hopefully I will see you guys next time. Until then, take care.